everyone. Trisha Hershberger here. Thank you for watching The Naked Truth. The first thing I want to say before we say anything else is that my heart goes out to everyone dealing with the terrorist attacks in Brussels and Turkey. This Naked Truth is not about that. If you want to see a Naked Truth on that, we did deal with terrorism and ISIS in a previous Naked Truth, which I will put a card to right up here. So if you want to check that out and go discuss issues dealing with that, you can do that there. But this week, we've got a more uplifting topic, if you will. And I want to first start off by thanking our Naked Army vloggers who sent in their own Naked Truths last week discussing who is the better superhero, Batman or Superman. And that's Nathan, Nicholas, Kavaja, Dominic, Prescott, and Kristen, Christopher, James, Julia, Colin, and Jenny. If you want to check out their Naked Truths, they are linked in the description below. And before we jump into this week's topic, I have a giveaway winner to announce. So thank you to everyone who submitted a comment for last week's Naked Truth, because you were entered to win a Batman v Superman mystery bundle full of comics and figures and all sorts of cool stuff, sponsored by Geekpin Entertainment. Thank you, Geekpin. And the winner is, drum roll please, Mr. Zeon20, who commented, can't wait for the movie, soups all the way. And I used a random comment selector to choose that, so congratulations. I'll be contacting you privately on YouTube to get your address so the Geekpin can send you your Bat v Soups mystery bundle. I hope you enjoy the movie this weekend. So yeah, this week I wanted to show you something that finally came in the mail. Dun 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 dun! My creator plaque from YouTube for 100,000 subscribers, which is really exciting. Yay! Huzzah! Huzzah! I'm sure you could all probably just see my screen right there. Dun 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 dun! Oh, the magic of YouTube. Yep. That's what's going on my screen right now. But yeah, so I just got this plaque from YouTube congratulating me on 100,000 subscribers, and even though we are up to a bit more than that now, that was really exciting for me and inspiring, because I think anyone who starts making a YouTube channel looks forward to those milestones. I know when we first started SourceFed, it was a big deal when we hit 500,000 subscribers, and an even bigger deal, of course, when we hit 1 million subscribers and kept going beyond that. But these are things that you look forward to and milestones that make you feel like, yeah, I'm doing a good job. And this inspired me to do more specifically with this channel, youtube.com/Trisha Hershberger. I want to thank everyone who's been with the channel since the beginning, since the first couple like zombie hunting adventure and I'm building a snowman in Central Park random vlog stuff that I did, and since the very first Naked Truth, which is and continues to be the most honest way that I communicate with the world, and I absolutely love it. So thank you guys who have been there through all of that. And, you know, I kind of entered YouTube backwards, so I started working for a bigger corporate channel and then made my own channel. And I think a lot of people start their own channels and then get picked up by a bigger corporate channel. And so their own channels are very representative of who they are and what they do. And I feel like some of my best show ideas and some of my best shows with the best production value have all been funneled into the bigger channels that I worked with. SourceFed, SourceFed Nerd, now Escapist, even though you haven't seen a lot of my new stuff I've been making for Escapist. But a lot of my best stuff goes there. And then this channel, my personal channel, has kind of been left with, you know, the leftovers, like the time that I have left over and doing what I can do with that. And, you know, the ideas that I have left over that aren't competing with the bigger places that I'm working. So I haven't been able to do as much of the stuff that I'm really passionate about, which is, as you guys know, tech and gaming stuff on this channel specifically, because I'm doing it elsewhere. And thanks to this guy, I've been inspired to change that. So change isn't going to happen overnight, but I want to let you know that it is happening. I'm putting a lot more energy into this, and you're going to see it in a lot of different ways. You may have noticed recently that I've been starting to upload more tech stuff on this channel. Just this past weekend, I did vlogging from a convention. This Friday, you will see a new cosplay build video go up. You're going to see more of my videos having closed captioning. You're going to see maybe a new channel trailer, and it's not going to happen overnight, but my goal is that each week something new will pop up. I'm hoping that next week is my new camera setup for the Naked Truth, so this will be a lot clearer and a lot higher production value. But this has inspired me. I'm on a quest to put more time and energy into this and give back to you guys, because ultimately I am so thankful for this community. When sometimes you visit other places on the internet that are not the kindest, I always know that I can come back here for not only the kindest, but the most opinionated, in a respectful way, community out there. I feel like this is a bright, shining beacon in the sea that is the internet, where maybe not everyone is the coolest all the time. I find in general I'm super proud of this community. I very rarely have to moderate comments in any way. Sometimes a gentle reminder to phrase things more nicely is needed, but I'm not like whipping out the ban hammer or anything like that. I never need to with this community. So thank you guys for that. That's so awesome. Of course, I will still be keeping up with the Naked Truth because, like I said, this is the most honest and genuine way that I have to communicate with the world. And it's been really therapeutic for me, actually. And I know from a lot of the other Naked Army members who do Naked Truth vlogs, they've mentioned the same thing. So my question for you guys this week is not, what are you doing with your YouTube channel? My question for you guys this week is, what's something that has inspired you lately, and what are you going to do about it? So you can either let me know that in the comments or in a Naked Truth of your very own. And if you're deciding to make a Naked Truth for the first time, please remember that it's shoulders up only. This is not a sexy show. This is a vehicle for the vlogger to feel very open and honest and not hiding behind anything. I do it with no makeup, straight out of the shower. Because then I feel like, there's no artifice anywhere, and it's just the way we are, and minimal editing and that kind of stuff, the way that people actually communicate with each other. That's what this is about. So if you want to make your own Naked Truth, that's awesome. Share it with me via the For Business Inquiries Only link in the About section of this channel, and let me know if you want me to share it with the community the following week, or if you'd just rather keep it unlisted or private. That's always fine too. So guys, thank you so much for watching this week. Thank you for watching in general this whole time. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for more Naked Truth. But before that, I will see you this Friday with a cosplay video. All right, guys. Bye.